movement there. That's not good. Hello, thanks for watching the video. So we've got this 97 Camry. It's really kind of a utility driver. However, I am the only one that drives it, at least for the most part. And it's getting some steering wheel shake pretty bad. So I don't really know when I bought these tires. We still got some good tread on this one. The other side is really wearing bad, very bad. So we got uneven wear. And I just want to make sure that I've got the right amount of air pressure in both of these tires. So that's what we're doing right now. Okay, so that's good enough for me right there on the driver's side. Let's do the same thing over here on the passenger side. I want to show you the size. We got 195 70 R14. The brands are different on each one of these tires. Douglas. Over on the passenger side, we really don't need any more air. There we go. These are Dextero. So I believe that's like a Walmart brand. Got some cracking here. Look at this. Look at that. A lot of wear on the outside here, all the way around. So anyway, what we'll do now is take it for a drive, and I'll let you see as much as I possibly can the shake we have in the steering wheel, and then we're going to go over to an automotive or a tire place where I get all my tires the last probably 10-15 years and see if they've got anything that any new tires. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and jump in. Going to the tire place now. Car is really pulling to the left, and that's kind of hard to tell for me anyway if it's just the tire wear, especially on this right passenger side, or if it's an alignment issue. I do know that we haven't hit anything. Look at this. Also, I wanted to say, I think it might get a little bit better when I'm going, well, no, not really. Yeah, I wanted to say that I haven't done anything to the front end as far as any kind of adjustments, any kind of tire rod adjustments or ball joint removals or anything like that. This just kind of happened all of a sudden. I just noticed it all of a sudden. It was just all of a sudden I just realized it. Now no one else drives this, so no one's hit anything, hit a curb or anything like that. I haven't, so it just started doing this. I'm thinking this is the tires, and just I didn't really, because I don't drive this car every day. I don't drive it very much, really. That's why it was like I didn't drive it probably a week or two, and then I got in it and I noticed it. So another thing I should check is the lead balancers that they put, to balance the wheels. Make sure one of those didn't fall off. I guess if I look, it'll be like a shiny spot on the, on the rim of the wheel. If one of those fell off, that could be what's causing this. Because last time I drove this, it didn't seem to be this bad. to the left. So he said it's bubbled from here to here. Yeah. Can you see it too?
Yeah.
He sees, the other guy sees it too.
Yeah.
Right there. And that's why we're getting the movement in the wheel, right?
No, it's like connect.
Yeah.
It's not out.
All right, man. Thank you. All right, here we are at the tire shop, and instantly he saw that when he was taking it off. Because I was going to use that as a spare. I don't want to show too much of him here working, but yeah, this guy, I mean, he could tell immediately. I couldn't even see or feel what he's talking about. All right, we're finished. Yeah. Get a quick look while they're inside. Yeah, small shop here. All right, so yeah, that explains everything. He just, at least it should. Let's see what's happening here. Oh yeah, we're on a rough road, and it feels so much better. So much, yeah. It's not even there anymore. Look at that, it's not pulling to the left. Yeah, it explains everything, because I was thinking it was just the inconsistent wear that we had on both of those tires. But you know what? The one on the left was the worst tire. He told me if I was going to use any of those tires as a spare, because I was going to use one I had in the back. I was going to use that one in the front that I thought was good. That was the worst tire. It had a bubble. It had a bubble. I didn't see it. I still couldn't see it, but I said, yeah, see, I couldn't see it. I couldn't see it. Both those guys could spot it, but he spotted it before he even took it off the tire. I mean, took it off the car. So yeah, this guy, I really like this guy. And that's something about these little small mom and pop places. If I would have taken that to a big place, a big franchise place, chain, a lot of times those people haven't been working there that long, and they're not going to pick up on something like that. So if you can find a good mom and pop tire place, it may be beneficial to you. So we're going to take a look at these tires. I'll show you what I've got, what they look like. I wanted to get new ones, but yeah, this is wonderful. This ride now is perfect. So I'll show you those tires in a little bit. And back to the mom and pop thing. I mean, it is good, you know, to support them, but I do want to say that a lot of times with some of these places, like where I just got these tires, they pull them from like from a junkyard, you know, from crash cars and stuff like that. So they don't even know what they're getting sometimes. So unless you're getting new tires, you really don't know what you got, unless because that happened in a matter of probably days. That bubble. When I bought that, you know, it's lasted probably a couple of years before that happened. Now that could probably happen with a new one as well. But anyway, I want to make that point that a lot of times they don't know what they're getting, or they could sell you something that they do know is going to happen. You know, that they could maybe tell that tire is going to go bad in a while. I don't know. That could happen as well. So I want to point that out also. So yeah, loving it. This is great. No vibration, no pull. Fantastic. Loving it. Here we are back home. So yeah, I got the Iron Man tires and good used tires. A lot of tread, for me anyway. This is the Iron Man as well. I move Gen 2, I guess. All right, so pretty happy with it right now. 2 for $100 even. Let me show you my receipt. A 105 tax. So let's take a look online at these tires. All right, so if you're still here, we're at the computer looking at the Iron Man iMove Gen 2. There's a Gen 3 out now. And it gets a 4.4 out of 5-star rating. And that is 1,197 reviews. And some people, you know, are going to blast it. One guy saying that it wouldn't keep air. He would just, you know, note it would. He would wake up and they would be flat, and he'd put a can of fix it in, and it would last for a day. You know, other people are saying, well, this guy's happy with his, obviously, but it's really an entry-level tire, you know, and let me show you what you expect as far as buying these, even new. So I could have went to Walmart online and got one for $45.16, and who knows where these things are made. I don't think anybody knows. They're not made in the USA, from what I can understand. Pet Boys, shoot, Pet Boys is selling one for $86.99. That's in stock though. Amazon, you can get them for $45.41. So yeah, I mean, if you're on a budget, if it's a car you don't drive that much, you know, this Iron Man may be something you want to go for. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you for watching. Hope it's been helpful in some way. Until next time, have a nice day. Take care.